In over 40 years, hip-hop has grown and become the most dominant genre of music today, from Queens, New York, all the way to advertisements, movies and everyday life. The UK scene arguably started in the early 90s and has reached credibility status worldwide. My name is Michael Grant and I travel around some of the lesser known areas in the UK and talk to MCs, DJs and producers on how they see the evolution of the art form. I begin my journey from my home city Wolverhampton, the home of such talent like singer Beverly Knight and drum and bass legend Goldie. Earlier this year saw the open day for the Beta Bar project, formerly known as Sam Sharp Studios, where I met with aspiring artists, producers and musicians. The community-based company provides workshops, free open mic sessions and even work experience for people studying music. They have their own community radio show showcase their talent. Their aim is to give our disenfranchised young people focus and rewarding activities throughout their medium. Among these people, a future pioneer lays dormant.
I'm a dog in the cage be locked. I've got to rise up like a jack in a boxy. I do grind on top of the popsy. Man, I'm punchy, I never did flap on me. Flossing soon like my brother, big boss. I'm always in black, no red with Ross. I'm top of my game till I say bitch brush. Ties the Chamberlain, no crisscross. Beats a bar with the set, gets dropped. Can't say that you HOT if you're not. Nah, now you're son of a frog. Skin green, looking like frog. Got to think to myself, will I do this sprug? Flame, I'm better guy like bacon. That chair you were sitting in, man, I taken. WC RFM, that's a station.
I speak with spoken word artist Alexander, born in the States but has come to the UK to lend a helping hand.
Spoken word, poetry, songwriting, everything to do with writing music and writing poetry, anything to do with words and music together. I just love it. This is the intro to my life. The pain, the stress, the chills, and the thrills have me missing meals. Fuck that, Mike. I make poetry that the streets can relate to. Why? Because the road needs love too. And if you ain't a Buddhist, then life holds no sequel. I should have been born a sphinx, constantly overlooking the bullshit yet silent, because my presence alone reminds you that I'm here. This is the intro to my life, the one where every manipulative bitch wins, and every fuckboy, yes, fuckboy, becomes the man. I said this is the intro to my life, right? See, step-up dads can teach 2-year-olds to ride bikes, and only to find out 7 years later that kid now belongs to Mike. It's the intro to my life. They accuse me of domestics. Yep, I admit it gets hectic. But when she's digging at my face, what the fuck am I really left with? If I kick, she flips. If I hit, she gonna dip. So I hold her to calm her. But she still manages to tell everyone I put my hands on her. Why? Because I pinned you down? Girl, story of my life, man. How by not being a woman beater, I was able to woman beater? Somebody tell me how by not trying to be like my absentee dad, I lost 2 sons. Somebody tell me how I can love so many women, I still got to choose one. Somebody, anybody. Just tell me how. See, I died for a day, just one, just to leave this body. What would my fate be? I remember the days I ate off my granddad's plate, B. I remember the days in that Miami garden, a little boy so innocent, an innocence that would soon grow distance. No one noticed me until I got my Jordan, son. No one noticed me until I got my Jordan, son. Where the fuck you think I got my... I was bred in the UK. I was raised in the US by way of Miami. I was taken to Miami as a baby and I've been back in the UK for 3 years now. And I just brought my touch of the hip-hop culture from being raised in America and trying to merge it with the UK culture.
So as an aspiring artist growing up in the States, Alexander's intentions are to help bridge the gap between the US and the UK. So I asked him how he feels about the emerging UK scene and its evolution since the early 90s.
I think the UK is fully ready to submerge themselves as they have been doing already, as you can see in the commercial industry. But I think the independent industry is ready for joint ventures with the UK and the US.
The world seems to have this notion that everything in the UK revolves around London. So what is it that has brought Alexander to the Midlands and help expose its talent?
I'm looking to create my own kind of platform for artists from the West Midlands, because I don't think they get enough recognition within this hip hop movement inside the UK. So you can get global recognition from a YouTube video, but when you don't necessarily have a platform or those guys behind you funding you, you can't get the recognition that them guys from London get.
So where can I find Alexander on social media to find out more on his spoken word?
You can find me on social media, Nick305 the Poet. That's going to be Nick. The number's 305 and DA, and then the Poet.
The Beats Bar project launched its independent label, West Park Records, in 2013 and continues its exposure into local events such as launch parties held in the Wolverhampton Art Gallery. Artists are showcased before friends and family, promoters and media journalists who can help potentially elevate them to the next level. The talent of these upcoming artists reached the eyes and ears of Wolverhampton Mayor Ian Brookfield, who also attended the open day and oversaw the direction of the city's future stars, ready to give his stamp of approval. Here's the founder of the Beats Bar project, John Paul, to help us give an in-depth look and the mayor's thoughts.
Alright, we're here at the Beats Bar Music Project right now with the Wolverhampton Mayor, Ian, and he's basically graciously come down to see what we're doing and what we have been doing over the past few years. Ian, how do you think the day's been?
I'm enjoying it thoroughly.
Good.
Obviously, the music is a great level, so even somebody like me who's perhaps not as musical as some others is having a fantastic experience. I've met John Paul a few times now. I think we've got a good relationship. So when he asked me would I come down, I was more than happy. And having a look around, meeting up boys and girls who've turned up today and who volunteer here has been a real eye-opener. And it's making a real difference in my mind.
That's good. We even got you to sit on the drums and a little picture up there. I wanted a bit of a drum roll because I know you like the Beatles and stuff like that. But
I do like the Beatles and I do like a bit of hard rock.
Yeah.
I'll probably damage your drums.
We have
I did.
We have some crazy guys who come to the studio who play on the drums. We have rock, we have reggae, we have all sorts. So it is quite a good eclectic mix of artists that we have coming through the studio, and it's just so pleasing to watch us grow and to see you've actually spoken to some of the guys who come from the service users, the disabled people who do workshops with us, some who do workshops with the people who are a bit not well behaved at school and all that kind of stuff. So they're all quite happy with what we're doing.
Well, I think what I've witnessed, the project is open for everybody.
Yeah, definitely.
Whether you are a top of the range, qualified, superb, professional musician, right down to you're quite right, amateurs like myself and the kids, you know, be it disabled or children accessing education. It's a facility open for everyone, and that's what's impressed me, John. That's what's impressed me, and I wish you all the luck in the future. And anything I can do as mayor, I certainly will.
Thank you very much.
The UK grime scene, considered by a select few people as a hybrid of UK hip-hop, has been prominent since the last decade. So I decided to take a look at Wolverhampton's next grime unsigned artists and decided to hold a bit of a cypher, much like Charlie Sloth's Fire in the Booth on Radio 1 Extra.
This is Be Cool, man, from WV. Yeah, man, out all the man, them, you get me. Out RX 14, you get me. Fucking Rhymes, everyone, you get me. Bendy Sound thing, you get me. I've been spitting from fucking 2006, you get me. Long time now, still, and it's still going hard. You know, walk on, you get me. You see, all time, every man that's doing their thing, you get me. Fuck the man them that's like dead in the scene at the moment, you get me. You know how it is. You know what I mean? Keep the dream alive, keep moving forward, you get me. Keep writing your bars and don't copy no one else in it. Yo, good.
Wolves, man, RX from WV Wolves. We got my man them, people like Squad, Horton, Rhymes, we got Be Cool, we got Kenko in the background, we got the man them, obviously man's just been doing bars for about 3-4 years now. I ain't gonna lie, at first man was whack, but now man has stepped up the levels to get me, so man already know what it is, and soon you're gonna be seeing man clashing and showing man the levels to get me. So that's all I got to say right now. Rap.
Myself, Rhymes, RYMEZ. Started grime in 2010. Obviously, it was just at a youth project. Like, we had a geezer there called Richie Fingers. He come down like med beats and that, and then he just asked us to do a tune together. And with the group of geezers I was chilling with then, and obviously we just got the beat running, learnt the tempo and that. And since then, obviously, I've just stuck at it. Yeah, it's calm. But I rep Deep Alliance now. Obviously, you got Horton there, RX there, got the rest of them and Be Cool and them. But what I'm just looking to do now is bring entertainment, like realness, and drop mixtapes like Horton says, just one of them, like just spread my name about, but big up.
Yo, it's Horton, from Brum. Started in 2013, yeah. Big up the Deep Alliance man, then big up B Cool, big up Rhymes, big up RX, you get me, my uncle, you get me. That's how we do things, yeah. Fucking. Obviously, started when I was 15 and that, was going DC's one and that, catching inspiration from, you know, the legends and that, you get me. Fucking, don't really copy man's bars or all that, you get me, I got my own thing, but. So, like, flipping, used to go sets and that, used to, back in the day as well, whacking it, but like now, jumped on it now, started clashing. This year, you get me, fucking murked off. Few man still murked off few man, and it ain't never lost, you get me, so fucking, I was gonna try and keep on doing my thing and that, get some mixtapes out there, you get me, and just roll on from there, man. You get me?
We used to come to Brum, yeah, we can link something up. You get me? Man just got rem checks and that in the background. In case it goes off.
Going to link them kind of man, bro. Better story. Roll with you, Waddy. You get me? 2 car full of man, bro. Standard.
You roll with Omar. Make sure you ain't got the fucking. That is chasing. Make sure he's got the real things this time.
No fake things, but you can't go with everything.
Okay, yo, I feel like Conor McGregor with a cage can't kill an MC in 13 seconds. First day ball, yeah, man, I'm getting tethered. The wicked said an MC off to heaven. How many times have I gotta tell him? Man, I better take notes, something like tennis. Them and the tedders, them and the wetters. I tell him, man, you better not screech to the feathers. Killing off dreams like a madman with a hat saw. You're not a bad man, cause you chat more. Beating man from the back door, taking out both of your eyes like a sandstorm. We should have grabbed more, chat more. Like sat more than the slap more. We should have grabbed more, so can chill out. You any little kid on the block like me now. Man, better chill out, take your girls wig out. Yo, leave a nigga on the ground when I go with him now. Big in the town, flipping it loud when they get found. Look at the sound, speeding around. You don't wanna get knocked out, dropped out. Better know that you're not on the top now. Leave a kiddie better nigga, you don't wanna flop now. Was bought before, people I got now. You can never flow like I. Better off looking, cause I'm gonna murk the team. Got the man then watching. Bit of the beast beef after Thai boxing. Flipping the shit creep, no, I'm not catching. Killing the shit kid, no, I'm not flopping. I'll be hitting the kid creep hard than he's dropping. When I wanna send him in the coffin, one punch to the mat, then know you mass robbing. None of my flows, they ain't not topping.
Giving them everything that I could give in the verse, and they keep spitting our bars and they put in a hearse. I'm sick of the sickest, somebody phone me a nurse. I'm holding cash but now you ain't owning a purse. My girlfriend's already fit so an open church. The white bars home alone and then it rehearse. The beat runs out then I click on reverse, and I know for a fact that the whole beat is murked. Going in like wow, them man know but they don't know how. Except for my team, yeah they know how. It's crazy how the haters wanna hate us now. They didn't wanna hate us then, when we didn't get a little spark of attention. You actually used to rate man then, you can't blame me, go blame. Yo listen, my catch is studying my no recess, bring your realness to the sea best. I don't bang weights but to the sea reps. Got the haters there, but that's cause they preach less. They watch for moves that control me on a console. I'm like Mongols, get your head rechecked. In the grind scene, I'm gonna break through realness. The matters in my hands like it's a B-tech. I'm fluent, can't examine me like a truant. Sats where my bars go through them. Got these flows from my grew them. Say I can't flow, then do them. I could bin this, I got a new one. Started like you don't know the level, cause I know that I'm bringing in pace. So I tell these young elite circles. Yo, go on,
I know I look good, but I'm not no poser. When I was younger, I wish I was older. Now that I'm older, I wish I was younger. From day that fam, I had the hunger. Never got licked down, never fat thunder. Say the flow, I've never gone under. Dog, I'm a dog, can't take man from under. You be the prey and I be the hunter. Wait, yeah, wait for your punter. See how you roll, see your bites got a puncher. Don't make me laugh, don't talk about structure. Say who, what, that, no, I can touch ya. Jab you today, look there, look, I touch ya. BC do that there, but they must that. BT bump on the face of a squatter. Yeah, the bit really milk like butter. But don't make me start on BC, but I get deep, I get dark, so what time I know. Don't talk smart, if you're not from ends, don't come round ours. Cause man, I got a thing that will shoot through cars. Say who, say what, make a man see stars. Don't feel that you made, cause you got a sick car. You can say that you made, but they got a big yard. I put plenty of the pad, I make the be cool bars. I got heart and soul, it's not see-through cars. Be born on the stables, covered in flames, stop save, won't save you, nah. You're the son of a target, you're a pum like Margaret. Fuck it, yeah. Last of the bar, can't get out.
The rave with a shank in my waist, don't get brave, yeah, get a
shank in your face.
Car, man, I set pace and I jump on a wave, cause it's Lucas Smoke, car, man, I cause pain. Shiver down, pure rain, wanna see fame, wanna get money all day, man, I rinse face, still pushing big whips into different lanes. Still got my mask on, something like this, nobody, anybody, catch shots in your body. I hope your bitch gets licked down by your loving, she wouldn't have got licked down. If you said some of you're slow like a whale, she's fat like a whale, you know what? You both look like you're from Corrie. I saw you look like Noddy. 2 months later, I saw you on roll, yeah. You was injecting Bobby, I'm back. I was never gone. I came back hit hard like Megatron. Stop with the bullshit videos, why? Yeah. Call you man beg a lot right about now, man. I feel like Arthur, why? Cause I be owning Camelot, stamina damager when I'm on camera, spitting them bars that might do savager. You man are moving, also amateur. Hype up, leave your face black and blue like Avatar. Embarrassed ya, like you got done on one knee, and your girlfriend said no, she's not gonna marry ya. Heartbroken, she just shattered ya. No, she's not gonna marry ya. Heartbroken, she just shattered ya.
Those who know me well will tell you that when I'm on the move, I'm hardly seen without my MP3 player. So yes, I'm old school like that. So off I go to the current talk of the town, Leicester, home of rock group Kasabian and pop singer Mark Morrison. Leicester has been in celebration mode as of late, with Mark Selby winning the World Snooker Championship and most notably Leicester City Football Club winning the prestigious Premier League this year. But Leicester has its own fair share of talent coming through. Their Graphic HQ sports the best graffiti products in the city, as well as books, clothing and caps. However, underneath the store is an underground studio where their artists can get in the zone and get creative. Leicester is also the base of the newest strictly UK hip-hop based radio show, FATP from across the pond, who have also contributed towards the making of this feature. They have only launched at the top of 2016 and have already received critical acclaim and worldwide credibility. So I decided to speak with co-founders PC the producer and UK Big Pun, not to be mistaken with the late rapper, to find out why they decided to take a stand on the current state of UK hip-hop.
The concept behind it is to bring, find and showcase UK underground hip-hop to the world, namely the UK underground hip-hop the majority of the world pass by. You're all fed your likes of your Stormzy's, your Gigs and your Skeptors. We ain't about that, we're about the real hip-hop. The real hip-hop that you won't see unless you're looking for it. Most of it will just pass you by on YouTube, on the internet, but we're the guys that are picking it out and showing it directly to you, the fans.
While grime and trap music continues its grip on today's youth, Fat P realises that there is a gap in the market for the UK hip-hop audience, and their aim is to capitalise on it and bring that essence back forward. They also have plans to bring about a launch party for the internet radio station from which Fat P are based, Wild One Radio.
Added to the equation, display staring at a strange face. Is that mine? Dedicating to completing mixtapes. Give it time. It's not about the fame.
We're still trying to keep that kind of underground feel to it as well. So we're trying to push as much underground as possible and keep it to hit real hip hop heads. So we're trying to outreach real hip hop heads across the whole world.
No trap, no grime, boom bap all day long.
Fat P also chiming on the difference between hip-hop and grime, something which has been debated among fans for quite some time. Time to clarify the world so there is no confusion. Are they one of the same? Are they two separate genres? Will grime be featured on their show?
I class grime as hip-hop, full stop.
Yeah, it stems from hip-hop, definitely.
No matter whether it's 140 beats or 90 beats, it's still hip-hop. It's not drum and bass, because even drum and bass MCs will tell you that drum and bass MCing stems from hip-hop. So how can something that stems from drum and bass, as grime claims it does, not stem from hip-hop, which drum and bass claims it does? I don't know.
So what does Fat P advise to our UK artists who want their music showcased? They have some choice words for a certain DJ too. Will they put respect on his name?
Stay away from fire in the streets. Yeah, for sure. Stay away from fire in the streets. Charlie Sloth uses a Gmail address, not a BBC address. Surely that should be enough to say that he don't want that on the BBC. He wants it in his fat back pocket, yeah? Whereas Fat P, we're all about you, mate. That's it.
That's it. If you do want to get in touch with us, any artist, UK artist, send your submissions into us with your bio to fatpsubmissions@outlook.com.
Every other brother on the road had beef. It didn't matter if you looked Zangief, you could get boxed 6 feet deep. It was peak on the roads. Every setup hole wanted to take me, like Mike Skinner couldn't afford heat. It was cold on the streets, so I never got a fish finger from any of the birds I pre. How on earth did Mom always manage a hot dinner? I swear the poor raw was pouring liquor. 6 years old, showing symptoms of a winner. I just wanna be on sale at one stage a day with that everyday radio play. It's so long for man if you're scoffing my J's, and that's word to Jigger. Weaving bob cuts, and that's word to Silla. Bowser with the chrome Mozilla. I ain't browsing on it though, it's straight fire from the dome. I remember when we were younger, we'd hit a race. I'd get an ounce of some cess and let it ventilate. Now I'm getting radio play and I'm getting paid. Apparently that makes a lot of change on a gravitational wave, cause I ain't on the pool, but she says I'm a star. Then lady, why the fuck can't you ever give me space? Time is relative, dog. They say I'm unapproachable. unapproachable. Peace is pure logic, but I'm so pro to. So melodic, trying to put together that mortgage deposit, broadening my knowledge on politics and economics. See what we've accomplished, ain't no biggie like Christopher Wallace. Still I can't rest until I got my fam in Mississippi chilling in the tropics. And I swear to God, none of them want it, cause I sent for them and they never sent back. Truth be told, I completely expect that.
I spoke with Yazin, manager of HQ Recording Studio Leicester and producer for the FATP Hip Hop Radio Show, and he tells us his story of how he got involved with helping the Leicester community.
Okay, so I'm Yasin, I'm the manager at HQ Studios. Basically, the idea came about for a studio because we was doing like mobile music courses, was teaching people music production, but we was working with rappers, we was doing events and stuff, and basically we got the chance to take over this building and we snapped it up. This was like, it used to be 5HQ, which was big in the rave scene. DJSS and Twisted Individual and Formation Records was basically based it. So it was big for underground music anyway. And then basically we started, the more courses we do, it's just kind of, it's basically mainly hip hop. So a lot of the stuff we used to do was a bit more kind of rave based, DJ based, but kind of got more and more into hip hop the more people we've worked with. A lot of our friends are like into hip hop and graffiti and stuff, so it's kind of there's not that much opportunity for hip hop artists in Leicester. So we try and link people up, give them producers and rappers, get everyone working together, and yeah. So the vision is to get some of them, hopefully get them some tracks that make it into the charts, or get them making a living and take their hobby into a business potentially.
Fat P invited me to the music cafe where hip hop legends Onyx were performing live, but they also introduced me to the acts who were opening up the show. Reintroducing to you now, PC the producer and one of Leicester's hottest battle MCs, Ricky C. Take it away, guys. Show them how we do it.
Welcome to the Fat P Show. The Vision. We're here at the Music Cafe for the Onyx gig in Leicester. With us, we've got Leicester's baddest battle MC, Ricky C.
Yo, word up. Hold tight, everyone. I hear you all day. Hold tight, Leicester. Just dropping a 16 bar for you. Hold tight the documentary as well. Make sure you clock that. Listen, Ricky, I hear you. It's back in the Vicodin in my writing pen will stop your flow with nitrogen. No diet, see I'm nice to get a market to relax a mint and push my rhyme is like a vitamin. Cuts off you with hydrogen, be hard to catch her back. My style, I bite your hands off from right, but the rat just move that day in the lands. Then Spider-Man Brighton, Spider-Man swinging right hooks like a Mike Tyson, where I strike like a viper's jaws. Swing that Jet Li Tiger, pull with punch and rock Apollos like Ivan Drogo in Rocky 4. Ha ha, yes I'm harder the father, King Arthur, Excalibur, Barbar, sharpening the katana, Ross and Clark. I am a master, so smarter you can't scar my armada. I think you can, then you're playing yourself to rue the damage. I am my peace, circle with Yaz in my peace, burst and I blaze the curse and close curtains. Man, I get this for certain, so it's serving a sermon. Cause these men ain't deserving, and still I'm 2 spots above you like speaking in German. Big up, aye you all did.
Big up Ricky C there for that prompt. Yo, LC all day long.
Yo, hold tight M and everyone on this documentary as well. LC, stand up.
You stupid hobbitses! You misses the British hip hop! Nobody likes American hip hop! It hasn't got any friends! You stupid fat hobbitses! I don't know what to do anymore, there's a camera pointing at me! Fuck off, you fat fuck!
I can't even do any impressions, lad. I can't even do anything, mate. I've just stood out here in the pool, mate, and I just hear some guy chatting like Gollum, innit? I don't know. Could do the Birmingham one, mate. Manny, kid. How's it going, kid? Oh, I love the UK. Or we could do, people say I sound like a Southern fairy, like said I sound in London, but it's Leicester all day. Bit of Nottingham as well. Hold tight Swagger, hold tight M, hold tight everyone on this documentary. Yeah, hold tight Snack the Ripper, supported him the other week as well. Hold tight everyone being supporting, yeah, saying that I'm like the best rapper and OC's favourite rapper and stuff like that. I really see you. And one everyone that's trying to hate in it, you know. If you ain't being hated on, you ain't doing anything, though, do you get me? But just one of them. But hold tight everyone in the scene's healthy. Hold tight people that actually say how they feel and loud backstabbers in it, because you guys ain't gonna get anywhere. We're at the Music Cafe. I'm with fucking Anemo J supporting Onyx while all these people hating ain't even here, and all the people that are being positive are here, and they're meeting Onyx, DJ Illegal from the Snow Goons, my people, and everyone else. So yeah, make sure you check out Chronicles, Anemo J. Yeah, once again, my name's Ricky or Ricky C. You can find out all my stuff on www.itsallunderground.com. Also, facebook.com/RickyCOfficial, soundcloud.com/RickyCOfficial, and twitter.com/RickyCOfficial. Big up. Hold tight. One.
FATP UK.
Ricky C and the Chronicles were also joined by Darker Brown, a Wu-Tang affiliate from Hellraiser's Ghetto Government Officials label, representing the UK. His EP, Poetic Hustle, is available now. These guys set the tone for the rockers that was to be Onyx.
That last fucking time! Make some fucking noise!
With no love, there's very few options in this system. My brain knows gonna do whatever it takes to get shit. Nobody gives a shit, nobody gave me shit. I work hard for mine, so no one's taking it. And that's the way it is, where I'm from, where I live. You gotta handle your business, no one takes the piss. Only relay what my eyes see. Can't win your life for what I dream of, provide for your offspring. Only strong survive the agony. It's part of life, but to avoid insanity, you gotta bring it.
Hand, I see you on the tip of a meat knife, give a crack at the grand. I see a young man who's off the rails, and a frail mum whose sons failed, never provided or prevailed, thought highly of the fug life and loved making sales, wanted to be bad but didn't know what it entailed. He inhaled a big bad breath of money when he seen his mates in Gucci belts and he was feeling bummy. He listened to hood music and weighed up his gear, in the click with his stick he was someone to fear. On face value, you might have thought he was tough, rocking a mean troubled face, couldn't get tattooed enough, big and buff, roided up. Life for this lad was great, charging for protection on his local estate. Found a young girl, mated, then came a kid. They brought him up on drug money and school, he never did. Kid idolised his dad because his beamer was bad.
Premature ejaculation like Burley. Yo, you know me, I'm not going like Surly. I take over the MIC like Warby. Yeah, I'm on that little MIC. I'm just LIVE, cause that's what I be. Yeah, from this you say LC. What I gotta get like? You wanna check my category on the porn site? You know I'm happy B. Yeah, you can't get the triple X. Man of disrespect. Talk about me, you wanna get correct. Man's I got a little audience and they say respect. Yeah, what you can't do, you can't forget. Yeah, I'm the eyes and I'm not very surprising. Man's wanna get like real fucking rising. Yeah, you know me, I get it fucking ties in. Oh my gosh, I'll be wrapping up and I win. Yeah, I've got the... Oh.
It's a Burnside Road. Wait. Gonna miss the shop, runs to Lucky's for daily goodies. They serve me underage cause they me buddies. Strolling Southfields Drive, greeting the same voices. Me and Jack eating a fat brekkie from Choices. Feeling rejoiced, ready for a day on the lane. Police attention meant that I had to stay on my game. Bring up my bro at 19, switching lanes in the range. The remapped RX-8. She's back flames, racing TTs and Type R's on Saw Valley Way. Or on the pedal bike, passing draws in the alleyway. Every day was all work and no play, cause getting easy money was my only forte. Underground sweet for some, too sour for others. 15 I was when I met my MGC brothers. Grant, Rich and Jay played a sound so butters, made my neck hair stick up and my bedroom cluttered. Anything I could pick up, buy nick or tick, to help me make music was added to my rig up. Sold our album in my playground for a big up. £3 and a match to sort my sig up.
From the graph artist, this is what we're doing. Retarded man's wanna get let it out, you clean arse kid. Man's wanna throw it out, run and get it started. I'll be winning a race. I'm not retarded, not in paraplegic. I'll just be winning. Yo. I was gonna go dirty, bust a seaman, yeah. One hand, I'm getting deep in. Yeah, I'm not in the ocean, but man, this is provoking. Yeah, you know me, I'm just here, little joking. Yeah, I've gotta get it down, not hoping. Yeah, for the best in the game. Yo, look to the skies, and yo, this is the reason why, yo, I've got to check it like I'm James Bond spy. Oh my gosh, stuttering, yo, might better eye. Yeah, where's the C? Can't see me. He's got the red light dotted on the infrared it be. Yo, gotta check what we're really gonna be. Got the angels in the sky and they really wanna see. Got Texaco next to me. You're not gonna go supermarket. 24-hour days, I just be parted on arrival. Yo, you see me just survival. Not Bear Grylls, but I get in like I die too. Yeah, not to you, cause I'ma go through. It's an avenue, what I gotta get a call. It's like, man's wanna re-react. Talk about my gotta sack. Yeah, you know, I wear it on my back though, can't react. Yeah, you know, I'm exploding, I'm not suicidal. I just let it go me, I'm just do or die do. Yeah, this is what my bitch do, re-ride do. Yeah, I've got to get it like, aye.
If you perceive me as indecent, then maybe there's a reason, and that reason could be a demon that's trapped up in my cranium. People told me about freedom, but I didn't believe them. If what they say's true, then it sounds like I need some. The demon got me taking the rap for what he's done, and off my conscience seems numb because of what he's done. Like when he told me it was fun to be smoking the funk, and I was too young and drunk to tell myself that I shouldn't.
There's no place like home, right? Let's be real. After all that excitement I had, I didn't want to leave Leicester, which I considered my home away from home. But I still have a radio show of my own to run. I show my love back to those who support me, and what I love about my favourite barbershop is that anything can happen at any given time. Opposite to FATP is my own radio show. You see that poster over there? That's me. I play the best in US and UK hip hop for the true believers, and I get to talk and have a laugh with Wolverhampton's own Alexis, who is making noise as of late with his new album, Unequivocal. Now the world will know his name.
So yeah, I'm here at the BDSIR Network, the best damn show in Wild One Radio. With me in the Beta Bar studio today, we got the man called Alexis. Welcome, sir. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule.
Not a problem. Thank you for inviting me.
Yes, no doubt now. People have to understand this, right? You are amongst maybe the hottest artist out here in Wolverhampton as far as hip hop. You just dropped the album.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, or pardon my pronunciation. It's called Unequivocal.
That's correct.
All right, just break that down right now. Just break down what that means, so that people don't have to go on Google Maps not Google Maps, but Google search or go in the dictionary, because the dictionary don't exist no more unless it's on countdown. So break down that word, what it means.
Okay, it's a bit of a there's two meaning. Okay, unequivocal means almost like when something's raw and unequivocal, it means it's unforgiving. It means that this is what my offering is, and it's the truth basically. It's pure and it's basically what I'm about. So there's that, and the other thing is it's a play on words, because you could say unique vocal. If you split the word, you got a unique vocal.
Right.
So, unequivocal. So basically, so it's the fact that what I deliver and what I do is raw, it's unequivocal, it's unforgiving, it's what I'm about, and it's very unique, and it's who I am basically. It's a good portrayal of what I am, and the album cover is my hands, and it's like, this is my offering.
Right. You mentioned this place used to be called Sam Sharps.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I mean? Very well known for the iconic Dreadless there. And what can you say about him, man? Because he's, he must have inspired a generation of people.
Yeah.
Did he inspire you in a process?
Yeah, Dreadless definitely, because the radio station that Dreadless used to play on was the same radio station that my dad used to play on. So Dreadless has always been around. He's somebody that I've always known, always seen him around here. And obviously when he passed away, it was a massive loss for the community really as a whole, and Sam Sharps as a studio, because he's kind of like the foundation, you could say, of what, and also what the community embodies. He's like the community embodiment of what music and what that generation held dear really. And obviously music's very big within the local community anyway, and us as a people. So I think he embodied that, and he inspired me, even sort of on the outskirts, because I'm not really a big reggae or sort of rare group, not rare group, but reggae and
soul maybe?
No, soul is what I was brought up on.
Right.
Reggae and lovers rock is what I wanted to say.
Okay, yeah.
That's not really my thing, but R&B, soul, that's what my dad DJ'd, so that was my foundation really.
Right, which let's go back to the album Unequivocal. You dropped a few videos out there, like a few singles. Most notably, is it called Murderation? Yeah, Murderation. Shout out to DJ Croc for that one. You know what I mean? I know he's been blazing that one, he's been putting it up, bringing it back again on his shows and that. On my show too. Yeah, man, no doubt, man. You know what I mean? Wild One Radio, I mean, killing it, man, and representing. Genesis Elijah, man. Yeah. Your working relationship with him, and how do you hook up?
Crazy, to be honest. I've done a lot of work, and I've done a lot of shows quite recently. Through Trickster, I don't know if you know. You must know. The legend that is Trickster.
Yes.
Trickster from Wolftown Recordings, UK Run-Ins and Park Street PR. He's got a show that he calls Beats and Bars. So he's got me on his show a lot of times, and I've performed up and down the country. Genesis has headlined at these shows. We've got speaking. He knows what I do. He likes what I do. He said to me, "I want to do trap with you," and I was like, "Of course."
He's like, obviously,
of course.
Not gonna say no. He's like, yo.
And because I was doing this project Unequivocal with Lost Alliance, and it was an authentic UK hip hop album, Lost Alliance on production, I have to, they know what they mean to me. They've literally, if it wasn't for them, this project wouldn't be what it is.
Right.
Ultimately. And so I've got so much time and appreciation and respect for those guys. And basically I said, we need to get a good feature on this album. And in between all of that, I'd had this conversation with Genesis. So I said, you know something, I need a beat for Genesis.
Yeah.
I need something that I know he's going to kill. And it's going to be hard. And they came up with Murderation. And that's where that came from.
Ooh. Yo, that tune is something else. You know what I mean? Like, people, you need to check out this album, man. Unequivocal. As soon as it comes on, you know what I mean? As soon as it comes on, it's blown away. That's just one of the highlights on that album. This is the evolution of hip hop, UK. Why that is. Where do you think it's come from then? Up until this point, you know what I mean, the appreciation that it's received around the world, especially with our cousins over there in Leicester, the FATP from across the pond. Where do you think the status of UK hip hop is now from then till now?
I think, to be honest, authentic UK hip hop will always be there. It's just the following that it has, whether it will grow, whether it will maintain the same, because you've always got the purists who will love UK hip hop for what it is, which is, it doesn't change, it's raw, it's gritty, it just talks about what it talks about. But then you've got obviously the evolution of grime, which I think is again another evolution, and it's a strand of hip hop.
That's what I believe. That's what I believe.
I believe they're linked. They are linked at the end of the day. Whether you class yourself as an MC or a rapper, some people say I'm not an MC, I'm a rapper, and some people say I'm not a rapper, I'm an MC. The two are interchangeable, I would say.
Right.
I understand the differences. Some people might say, well, an MC just spits on a mic and just hypes up a track, whereas a rapper is going to sit down, he's going to be a bit more intricate with what he's saying and his wordplay, and he's going to have a theme and whatever else. So I appreciate the two, but I think the way grime music is nowadays, there are themes and there are, it might promote something that I don't necessarily agree with, or it's not really about my life. But I think as a hip hop artist, I would spit on a grime track, I would rap on a grime track, but I would just do what I do on a grime track rather than trying to speak about
because those grime artists, they're good and they've come from. They got hip hop in their systems as well, man.
I rate anybody that does music, whether grime, hip hop, whatever you call it, trap, whatever, I rate them because you're doing what you do. And that's what you feel. I feel hip hop, UK hip hop music. I feel that 90 BPM, or I feel that beat. That's when I want to write. That's what I'm writing to. I feel it. Similarly, when you hear a track at 140 BPM, that's what they feel. That's what gets their blood going. That's what gets their passion, and you can't knock them for it. I rate them.
Yes. Telling you, this man speaks truth, man. That's what we deal with from this show. I tell you. Yes. Yeah, man. Big respect.
Thank you very much,
Alexis. You know what I mean? I'm looking forward to hearing some more music from you in the future. You know, just keep doing what you do, man. Keep pushing it. You know what I mean? And I just see nothing but greatness for you.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? Thank you very much for coming through, man.
Much appreciated.
Show,
Thank
man.
you.
With the boy, Rap Body P. You know what I mean? Live and direct.
In Beats About Studio, just finished a verse for a single from an EP I'm working on. My background is more dance. I've always had an interest in music, but I've always been dancing, and I've recently made the transition to just focusing on the music, and this is what I do.
I am the MC that be creating a buzz. I am now, is not was. Alpha bring the lyrical omega to a man's life title. Command and conquer, I demand the mic title. Heavyweight championship belt around my waist. This is the UK, but you should see some of the states that we live in.
In terms of UK hip hop, back in the day when I was in, especially like when I was in school, I used to listen to a lot of UK, like on Westwood. Like that's where it was all at. You had groups like MSI and Asylum. You've got groups like Pen Talk, 57th Dynasty. There's some other like Nottingham groups, but I know you've got like Chester P. There's like many names. Like if I don't mention them now, like sorry, but there's just like so many to like think of. But there were like many influences, and but I really got into hip hop like through my cousins, so I was listening to like a lot of US kind of stuff. Then like through the b-boying side of things, I listened to like a lot of old school, so like 80s, boom bap like the 90s. So I'm into like Kool Moe Dee, Queen Latifah. Naturally, I'm influenced like by like Nas, a lot of more kind of like modern kind of stuff. I'll be saying like Kendrick Lamar, Joey Badass. Planet Asia, Mocha Only, like some underground, overground, like I just like music. De La Soul again, a lot of Tribe Called Quest, so many like different influences. Dilla, and then like one of my friends, he listens to only like beats, and I wasn't really aware of like a group of people listening to like just beats, and then I started listening to like just beats, and that kind of influenced like the whole kind of the rhyming. So that's kind of what I got into more. I used to write when I was in school, and then like I still have some of those lyrics, and I look back at them and they wasn't really saying anything. And I feel like with lyrics you have the power to like influence, make changes, and essentially when I seen that I wasn't saying anything then, now when I write lyrics, that's what I try to do now. Like pose thought, throw questions at people, even maybe answer some. So it's just about getting the mind going, get it ticking, and just being as like creative as possible.
I've never been the type to keep a diary, but she inspires me to write entirely from the soul. All is never lost, I take control. Dynamic pen movements, manipulate ink flow. Thicker than water, but thinner than blood, making close contact like kisses and hugs.
Yo, I'm deep. My depth ventures beyond the final stages of sleep. I'm what you see in a coma. You can only be awakened by the aroma of my physical presence. You can awake from years of slumber in a matter of seconds. It's not a scent that wakes you. It's more like a vision witnessed by your third eye. Whilst those whose eyes are closed and confined and restricted within the boundaries of the earth's sky. I have limitless ambition. Goes hand in hand with my mental condition of positive cognition. I live free from superstition, as the old saying goes. Life is what you make it. I consider it sacred, fully clothed with extra layers. I still feel naked because I'm exposed to friends, drugs, sex and hoes. Close to the edge, the only place for me to walk is the path beneath my toes. I have no regrets for the route that I've chose. Seeing blind, hearing deaf, my mouth's constantly closed. But trust me, silence is deadly. Kept so much things inside to the point where my heart feels heavy. With no change to my physical state, I've put on weight. Fatigued by emotion, exhaustion, it's hard to concentrate. Too much pressure on my ankles, I rest my aching feet. I sink into the pavement as I walk the streets, leaving footprints behind me at those with sand. Crying invisible tears, does that make me a man? They say a real man shows his emotion, but no one knows I shed a tear. Or at least that's what I'm hoping. In terms of social media, I'm on Bandcamp, Twitter, YouTube. I recently made another channel.
Oh yeah, that's all there was.
Perhaps the next Wolverhampton artist who is set to blow up is Reload. He has already appeared on Team Westwood TV, Charlie Sloth, and has a unique way of combining grime and hip hop for all audiences.
Yes, I'm here at the Beta Bar Studios, this time with the man car Reloads. Down for the Reloads. What's going on?
Nah, what's good, man? What's good? How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks, man. I mean, nice for you to come down here and spread your thoughts and knowledge about UK hip hop and that. Now, a lot of things have been going down for you lately. What's been happening for you, like musically?
Well, over the past 12 months, just a quick summary. Like over the past 12 months, I would say has been one of the busiest periods of sort of my career so far. So I was nominated for a Rated award last year, which is sort of like a Best Comer award at one of I think it was a collaborative effort between KA Drinks and GRM Daily. So it was I was nominated for one of their awards. Sponsorship and endorsement by KA Drinks.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Released a warm-up session on SBTV. Got radio play. And major support from the likes of DJ Semtex and Charlie Sloth. And more recently, I just done a Westwood Crib session. My brethren Coins from East London. So I was his guest artist that he brought on. Yeah, I released a song called Transfer Window as well. That received a lot of national press coverage. So I was featured in the Express and Star for that. The song I got a little sync deal with Sky for that as well. So it's like the song gets played on Soccer AM in and around the transfer window period. So it's like
okay, it's like that.
Yeah, so I've been quite busy, man. I mean, it's been quite a busy one, man. But I've been just trying to, just keep grounded and just work hard, because obviously I'm never satisfied with anything that I like. I'm always happy to reach certain milestones, but I always want to try and aspire to reach more. So it's like it's not a cocky sort of thing where I think, yo, this is what I've done and I deserve. No, I don't deserve. I deserve what I put in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm just gonna continue plugging away and just hopefully like generate more heat and exposure.
Okay, that's blessed right there. Now, I've heard that well, I think it was the latest project, that creative non-fiction. Now that sounds like to be that's coming from the real, you know what I mean. It's coming from the real on a real, creative vibe. I like what you've done there, because it's an album that can cater for. But you're transcending both generations. You're it seems like you're bridging the gap.
Yeah, man. Because do you know what it is? Like, even though I'm still in my mid-20s, I've got a brother that's like 6 years older than me. So like, when I was growing up and we shared a bedroom together and whatnot, whatever he was listening to, I was listening to.
Right.
So it's like when I was a kid, I wasn't listening to like in and around, like, you see, like when I was young, like acts like S Club 7 and things like were big when I was like 7s, 8s. I weren't listening to that. I was listening to Nas. I was listening to Mobb Deep. I was listening to like different forms of hip hop and rap. Do you know what I mean? So I've always sort of been exposed to the sort of lyrical element and rawness of rap. But as I'm growing up, what's popular around me is sort of grime. So all my brethren some of them are grime artists. Some of them listen to grime. So I've grown up around like Kano's Home Sweet Home album, Dizzy's Boy in the Corner album. But as well as that, I've grown up around Nazi's Stillmatic album, Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt album.
Right, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Mobb Deep's Infamy album or Infamous album.
Yeah. Like, all big albums right there you're mentioning right now.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, with my project, I try to sort of source all the influences as well as my own personal life influences. That's why there are elements of rap and grime sort of fused
fused together. I hear that throughout the project, and I like that. And I mean, even me, I mean, I'm not really into the grime scene, but there's something for me. You know what I mean? As a hip hop fan, there's something for me. There's something for grime artists. You're combining the two, so you're bringing audiences together. I like what you've done there. Now you mentioned Mobb Deep and Nas and them people that you're growing up with. Now recently, you opened up for Raekwon down in London. Yeah. It's very, I heard about it. I was like, whoa, you know what I mean? That must have been like that's gotta be one of many dreams come true.
Nah, 1,000,000%. Like that, like when I'm growing up, like and listening to Wu-Tang, and especially there's a particular album. I'm not sure whether it's Supreme Clientele by Ghostface Killer, but there's an album.
Oh, don't forget, I'll be able to tell you. Don't worry about that.
There's an album with Raekwon where he's featured as the main guest on it, and it's Ghostface's album, and there's a tune called Black Jesus, and when he performed
Iron Man,
boom, see that album, that album there, like, played a massive part in my childhood growing up. I remember that album. I even remember the front cover, because he's there sat in the middle, then Raekwon to the left, and I think it was RZA or Jesus. Capadonna, boom. So you like that's what I was saying. So it's like that album, when he was performing Black Jesus off that album, like, for me, it was a dream come true, because I feel like he's one of, like, he's a hip hop icon. He's like a hip hop god. You know what I mean? And like when I performed at Coco's, like, that's a massive club in London, and it's like my dressing room's next to his dressing room, and we're just chilling and jamming and talking, and my sound check's next to his sound check, and his tour manager saying, yo, you're dope, saying things like, yo, you're hard, and then before the show, like, Raekwon just says in front of everyone, says, yo, fam, like, obviously not yo, fam, but yo.
Yeah.
You know
Of course.
Make sure you kill it, like you're sick. You get what I'm saying? Make sure you kill it. Make sure you perform to your best of your ability. I'm gonna be watching, and whatever. It just felt humbling, and it felt nice. You know what I mean? It's like, so,
with a hint of pressure.
Yeah, there was additional pressure as well, but it's like my set was the longest set time I've done as well. It's like a 20-minute set, like, so it's like, that might not seem like a long time to you, but knowing that everyone's come to see Raekwon, you have to ensure that you sort of live up to that bill, at least. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear that, because, you know, I've seen it happen where I've been to shows to see the likes of Raekwon, Ghostface, Wu, Busta, MLP, whoever, right? And if the opening act don't come correct, the crowd will let you know. And hopefully the crowd let you know in a positive way.
Nah, definitely, but that was the pressure. That was the pressure sort of element. But then it's like I got a really positive response. Like, one of the best performances I've done. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, shout out my boy Coins as well. He came down and we performed the tune, and we both got positive responses off that, and I performed 3 other songs, and one of the songs that I performed as well was I did a special for DJ Semtex over Criminology.
Oh, snap.
So I performed that, so I ended the set with that, and then he come out and started his set with Criminology.
Oh!
So it's like I feel that, you get what I'm saying? That's why I respect Raekwon a lot, man.
That must have been an honor, privilege, a surreal moment. You think you're just growing up listening to these guys. You know, you only see them on TV, on MTV or whatever, and then to actually share the stage. Wow.
It was a big moment, man. I'm not even gonna lie. It was like that's been one of the highlights of my career so far. So
yes, and the UK crowd's feeling it. That's what I like to hear. Now, your current state, because this is a question that's been asked to a lot of MCs. I'm gonna ask you the same, but on a different twist. What's your current state on UK hip hop and its evolution, where it's come from to where it is now?
It's in terms of media exposure, it's definitely in a healthier position, a lot healthier. I kind of feel bad for somebody, like, but I kind of feel bad for some of the more authentic UK hip hop artists, the likes of your Klashnikovs, your Skinny Mans,
Yeah.
and like your Maurice Deltas,
Yeah.
and like I kind of feel a little bit like they were a bit too ahead of their time in terms of lyrical ability, because I don't feel
And you say that like it's like a curse in some way.
Do you know what it is? With sometimes you need, sometimes certain acts are the sacrificial lambs. Do you
Right.
understand what I'm saying? So certain acts have had to sort of sacrifice and constantly plug away for the likes of me and the likes of certain other artists, like even the likes of Kano, to do what they had to do. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like some of these UK hip hop artists are the real unsung heroes. But to answer your question completely, I think the state of UK rap is in a very good state at the moment. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
In terms of media exposure, from a lyricist point of view, I feel like there could be more of an emphasis on lyricism. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm a lyricist and I enjoy listening to lyrical artists, but it feels like a lot of people are more interested in bubbles, like not bubbles, but the bubbly and sort of wavy sort of element of it. Do you know what I mean? And a lot of the UK rap now, it's getting better, but for the past like year or so, it's just been reputation based. And sometimes it's, when I'm saying reputation based, sometimes it's not even the music. Sometimes it's more about the estate where you're from or what you've done on the roads. Like that will determine how much views you get on YouTube. But views isn't the only thing that determines success, I suppose.
Yeah, I've got, I feel like some certain artists, particularly grime artists, have got it twisted where if you get so many thousand reviews on YouTube, they think they've made it.
Yeah, no, it's not that. It's definitely not that. Views help though, because views help with things like endorsements and sponsorships. So like for certain cash cows, you get what I'm saying, or certain big conglomerate corporations like let's say like your Nike or your Adidas's, like if they're seeing you like hitting 1 million views, you're good for their product and brand if you wear their stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So do you know what I mean? So from a business point of view, views are important, but they're not the be all and end all. But yeah, the state of UK rap's good, man. Like I'm happy with it. Like there's always, because I'm a part of it, there's always things that I feel could be better, but that might be just my little moans and niggles just as being a part of something. Do you know what I'm saying?
I suppose everything can be improved in some way. You know what I mean? There's always been somewhere. You know what I mean? Yeah, man.
Yo, it's your boy Re to the Loaded, Reload, RePPiN4U. Just gonna go in with a live acoustic bar session. Listen. I'm painting vivid pics as I hear the pistol lick. My heart skips a beat and I ain't even rizzle kicks. I'm fishing for the jibs in the dingers and the whips. I'm highly educated but addicted to the bits. It's like it's in my DNA, the hoodie's like a feet away. Brothers let the heater spray and guzzle on the E&J. They couldn't give a toss. Get nailed if you're walking with the cross. A Good Friday can turn to Easter, mate. It's a traffic zone, park and get clamped. The powerless alone, so enough doggies rep gangs. It's hard to make grands when everybody's shutting and everybody's cropping out the yard with next plants. But still 2-0, I wonder what the future holds, cause all I see is youths on road, secondary schools are closed. It's a madness. Welcome to my art class. Life at 100 miles an hour like a car crash. Pencil check, sketchbook check. You need to footsteps, welcome to my art class. Here's a guided tour, welcome to my art class. From inside the wall, listen. Left hook, right hook, consequence. That's a sequence of events, cause the block is tense. Man are following your followers to rob your friends. Had to cut them out the picture when I crop intense. If you read between the lines, you see the science in it. It started as a novel, now it's like a hieroglyphic. And if you're high, you're being enlightened to a higher spirit study. But I'm still up in the gully, so the riders feel it. Pissed off, my young brother never beat the case. They gave him 3 years because he's of a legal age. But when you're raised around the goons that made the eat ablaze, it's hard to be a rapper when you're wrapping up a team for beige. I swear the trap's been encrypted in my DNA. Brothers are chameleons, they shape shift and peel away. If you catch a case, you're fucked. If it's legal age, you're best to have a crooked barrister like Carlito's way. RePPiN4U, Reload. Follow me on Twitter at Reload Artist. Large up every time.
As B.I.G. once said, did you think hip-hop would take it this far? The future of UK hip-hop has never been brighter. As Charlie Sloth remains as the mainstream choice for grime and the like, FATP are repping for that real music for you. Ears around the world are listening and the knowledge will spread. The journey is far from over, but the evolution of UK hip-hop will continue.